Hey everyone, welcome back to Life on the Outside. My name is Lucy and I'm a producer on this show. Today is not a normal episode because we've actually decided to wrap season 2 and use this month of September to gather ourselves and reboot for season 3, which will begin in October in just a few weeks. We've got great episodes lined up, starting with a man named John Grobman, who runs an organization called Paws for Life, which is actually the first organization to bring dog rehabilitation into a men's maximum security prison in California. His work is amazing, and so is his story. We'll also hear from Alan Burnett, who was released a few months ago from Lancaster State Prison. And in this season, we're also making a concerted effort to find more women who want to share their reentry stories, like Michelle Garcia, who today is the program coordinator at the Ventura Training Center, which is a firefighter training and certification program. So I want to take just a few minutes to tell you how this podcast operates, and if you want to support us, I'll share how you can do that as well. We began 2.5 years ago on a porch in South LA where I was volunteering at an organization called Partnership for Reentry Program. All of the people sitting around me in the office were former lifers, and after a few years, I realized that even though I knew all of them pretty well, I didn't actually know their story at all. And I was curious. And if they wanted to share their story, I wanted to hear it. So we began sitting down on the porch in 2017. And at that time, I had a tiny, inexpensive recorder. Gradually, we upgraded. And in January of 2018, I released the first episode with Eric Lauterbach. Today, Life on the Outside has surpassed 50,000 downloads. We've had 30 plus storytellers share their reentry experiences, and the support within the reentry community has been so encouraging. Our production team is still really small. It's myself, a talented composer named Vinay Shah, a photographer named Georgia Fu, and we're all in LA, and together with the storytellers, we make this thing happen. So, with all that said, I want to tell you that we have a Patreon account, which allows you to give, if you want, $1, $5, or $15 a month to this podcast for as long as you'd like. The website is patreon.com/lifeontheoutside. That's patreon.com/lifeontheoutside. And if you're not already following us on social media, that is our only form of social media that we use actively, and it is at LOTO_podcast. And lastly, if you want to connect with us for any reason at all, and people reach out for all kinds of reasons on our Instagram, and we love it, please do DM us. We want to hear from you. And as this podcast grows, we're beginning to hear from a lot of people who are system impacted across the country and want to share their story too. So whether that's you, or even if it's not you, just reach out and say hi. We really want to know who's listening. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast. If you're a listener, if this is your first time here, welcome. Stay tuned for more episodes in October. And thank you for giving us a moment to take a breath, collect our thoughts, and keep going. See you in October.